Now then everybody, and welcome to Midsummer's Day, June the 21st. So I'm on the North Yorkshire Moors again today. Just started to ride Great Ayton, which is about 7-8 miles south east of Middlesbrough. And where you're joining me is the road that comes out of the village up towards Captain Cook's monument. And where we're coming up to now is where the railway station is. So it's quite a steady climb, this one, that comes out of Great Ayton up to Gribdale, where the car park is, where you can go up to Captain Cook's monument. In fact, we're just coming into the little hamlet of Gribdale, and on your right this is a new cafe, which I think opened earlier this year. That's it, we made it to the car park at Gribdale. Yeah, nice steady climb, that one. No point pushing it in 27, 28 degrees of heat. Just have to be careful along here. Those of you that follow me on Strava, I did a similar ride to this a couple of weeks ago and had the misfortune to bend my chainring on a stone like one here. So it was pretty much right aborted. So I'm going to be wary of that stone this afternoon. Bearing in mind I can remember where it happened. So where we are now, we're on the Cleveland Way, which runs between Captain Cook's and Roseby Topping, which you can just make up there on the left. And it's interesting, just looking over to the left towards the Yorkshire Dales, it's all really black, misty, so I imagine that there's quite a few rain showers over there. Yeah, it's just here a couple of weeks ago where the ride was aborted and the chainring clipped a boulder. So I'll try and avoid that this time. Yes! In fact, that gap that I went through there, the boulder on the right hand side was the one I actually hit with the chainring, which caused it to bend. In fact, when I get down to this gate I'm going to have a bit of a breather. So there's certainly energy sapping riding in this heat. Yeah, certainly misty over towards the Yorkshire Dales. You can just to say pick out Pen Hill in the distance. Probably can't pick it up on camera. wind's certainly picking up. But if anything, it's really nice and cooling. In fact, I've just stopped here just to show you the view along the trail here, heading up towards Percy Rig. So in the distance there we've got Redcar in the North Sea, and when you actually look at the cloud formation, it's the same colour as the sea, and in where you can see those ships, it actually gives the impression that they're actually floating in the sky, and just make out what looks like an oil tanker heading into Teesport. I'm starting to feel spots of rain as well now. Don't mind the wind to cool me down, but I don't want any rain getting me wet. One disadvantage actually is that I've actually got a headwind now. Plus side it's cooling me down, and on the downside it's slowing me down. Loose in places down here. Certainly a lot more gnarlier since the last time I rode down here. Unusual sight along here. Yeah, it must be a small fire or something up here. In fact, when I was doing the descent from Percy Cross into Lonsdale, I did hear sirens, but obviously at the time you don't know whether it's police cars, ambulances, or in this case a fire engine. So we turn off now, and this is part of the Cleveland Way that goes up to Captain Cook's Monument. See how far I can get up. That's not too bad, that. I'm going to say, if you've got an e-bike, this will be a piece of cake for you. So we're out onto Easby Moor now, and that's Captain Cook's Monument in front of us. Just see over to the right, there's Roseby Topping. Still quite easy over towards the Yorkshire Dales as well. And normally when I'm doing this ride, normally head that way. This will take you down to a car park at Gribdale. when we came up earlier on, but I'm going to take a different route this time. Right, so this is one steep descent. It's quite slippy and dusty in places. This is extremely steep. That's it, we are down. Thank you, that was great. Brilliant. Yeah, not feel there, even the cows are sheltering, so even they must know that rain's coming. That's it. That is the gnarly descent done. And that was brilliant. Well, normally we'd have turned left back there and finished the ride. We'd have cut down past where Fletcher's farm, coffee and farm shop is, but what I'm going to do is take you along here, the final bit of the ride. In fact, you'll recognise this bit we're just coming up to now. This was where we headed up at the start of the ride. We headed up the Gribdale. But this is a fantastic finish to the end of the ride that we're going to do. We're going to cut through where the quarry is, just above Great Ayton. And this road that we're on leads up to Airy Home Farm, which is where Captain Cook used to visit quite a lot when he lived in the village prior to all his exploration antics around the world. So where we're heading along at the moment, this is Cliff Ridge Wood, or the edge of it, and then up to the right is where all the mine workings were back in the day, like ironstone and various other items. You can see various paths sort of going off as well to the right. Those actually go all the way up to the top as well, so you get a really good view of Great Ayton and beyond. This is a quarry. Let's go and have a quick look. So, all this was formerly like the quarry area, where they mined all the iron ore and the like. And now all the locals have turned it into a place where they can come and ride now. We've got various jumps on it as well. So you head back by going straight on down Newton Road, but go left here, cut through the Rosebery estate. I was brought up on, born and bred in fact. So on the right hand side, we'll just be coming up to the house where I was born in. This is number 29. This is just here on the right hand side with the black Jeep in, that one there. That's my old junior school there, well, what is now Rosebery Academy, but back in the day it was Rosebery Junior School. So yeah, when I was young, I didn't have far to go to school. That's not actually strictly true, because my old infant school was just across the road there on the right, which was Edward Kitchen. Right, so we're on to Newton Road now, near the end of the ride. So, what do you think of that ride? It's quite a short ride, but very enjoyable. Some good climbs, good descents, very nice cooling breeze as well, and a fantastic section towards the end where I dropped down from the monument, and really good section through Cliff Ridge Wood, and had a little play around on the quarry as well. As usual, I'll put all the links in the description. So thanks again for supporting the channel, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.